Hey guys, just a quick 5-minute video here from your host Trader Dax. If you like our content and you're liking these quick 5-minute videos, please give us a like and subscribe and share the video with your friends. So yesterday we were looking at price action down here after we just had that bullish divergence on the 4-hour coming into our key support levels. It could have dipped one more time down to this weekly breaker block, but we didn't really come into there at all. And we had a whole heap of really strong levels through here, or one level through here, which was pretty much 21,500. There were heaps of limit orders there, and basically that level got tested a couple of times, 3 times in all, and then we reversed out of there. But the key was we had that bullish divergence on the 4-hour. We had the crossover of our 1221 moving average, and then we had the break of market structure. So we rallied up through here, and then once we break and get on top of that, then we had the really nice pullback, and then the shooting star that got rejected by the next morning star, which closes bullish engulfing. Very strong indication. So if you didn't get in on the entry here, or the breakout of the market structure, or the pullback here on the morning star setup, the next one was the launch pad candle, which was this one here. And then the breakout of this downtrend resistance was the next trigger that I said to watch out for. And then straight after that, the next 4-hour candle closed very cleanly above our range low order block. And a reclaim of a range low like this is always extremely bullish. And as soon as that happened, shorts above here got stopped out, closed and licked, and then also above the range highs here. So now what are we looking for next? Price is above this weekly resistance level, which is really important. And we want to get a close on the weekly above there. We also want to get a strong daily close. We don't want to end up closing on the daily like one of these candles here, because that would signal there's going to be a nasty rejection, and we're probably going to come back into the range, right? The real test for me, though, is what happens when we get up to 25,200. And if we end up getting rejected from there and putting in a candle like this one here, which is a top signal candle, or any of these here, right? We put in candles like this above this range high level I've got here, 25K 200, then yeah, I'm going to be getting a little bit concerned, especially if there's a couple of those, or it ends up rolling over like this in a shooting star reversal type setup. That is a really strong short entry, and I know there's a lot of quite good bearish traders waiting for that setup, because the theory that a lot of the bears have is that this is one big trading range, right? Might just get onto a bit of a clearer chart for you. 1 second. Right, that this is one big trading range, and they are looking for basically us to come back down to the lows, right? So they're looking at this, right? And then this is a deviation below range low. We came back up, retagged the midline of the range, and we bounced off that very aggressively. So, a lot of bears are looking for this play here to get short on that, to either short all the way back down to the lows, or, potential there's a reversal from there or something like that. So that is the bearish setup theory. If you saw my post earlier today, the VPVR, right, we go out to a bit of a higher time frame, you'll see there is actually quite a large gap in the volume profile just at this point here, right? And that is going to be quite a nice trade, in my opinion, when that finally gets filled. So I think if we get a strong daily close above 25, probably the midway of 25, so 25,500, then that can easily jump quite quickly in one big fat candle or two big fat candles all the way up to 29K, and even potentially push into this area, probably come up to about halfway, right? So let's say 3,200 would be a fairly decent target for a quick pump up into there. And then, I think, then we're probably more likely going to a bit of a larger pullback from that point there, because that is a very strong level. And you can see that it comes all the way back from the previous range lows in our bull rally, back from when we launched into this higher level range. And then I think the ultimate top for this rally is probably going to be around 47, 48K. So that's a little bit of higher time frame stuff. But anyway, everything's looking good at the moment. Ethereum is underperforming a bit at the moment. So if you're holding ETH, just keep your eyes on that. I would like to see potentially this come back down for a daily bullish divergence, then head back up there. I think once Bitcoin sort of settles down after this rally and starts to go sideways again, that's when we'll see Ethereum take off and gain some ground again, like it did last time Bitcoin was going sideways. And then same with coins like Litecoin, and some of the other altcoins that we've been watching as well, like Illuvium obviously had a really great day yesterday as well. The daily isn't looking very nice at the moment, so we don't want to see that end up getting a red pin bar close. But yeah, this is sort of similar setup, right? Bullish divergence into the key level back here, and then rallied quite nicely and is currently getting caught up on this little order block here at the moment. So that might come back down a little bit, potentially to retest this level here at 79K. And yeah, if the rest of the market starts to move up again and BTC is oscillating sideways in its range, when Bitcoin moves back to the top of its range, that's when all alts will run really hard. Again, Gala is one that is continuing to push, and this looks pretty aggressive, sort of lagging. Bitcoin's like up around here, but similar sort of range. I think this could, continue to push a little bit more to get up to its range highs and test maybe those levels around 0.6. I mean, this is already going, so you can't really get into that at the moment. A little bit disappointing, but that can keep pushing. The trade that we were on was APT, and this one had a really nice move. So the entry was down here in the middle of this order block, right? And so far it's given 3.72. But we were also, when the chart was yesterday, we were looking at it like this, right? Breaking out of this falling wedge pattern. And yeah, nice little trade like that. So yeah, pretty much, even though we got it in a little bit later, the stop could have been closer to your entry. So you end up getting pretty similar, potentially up to 4R on that trade if you took profit here. So hit target 1 anyway. Target 2 is 18.25. So yeah, moving stops into profit on that one is probably a smart idea. That's pretty much it, guys, for this fast one. Talking about narratives and things like that coming up in the group at the moment. Maybe start to look out the potential for gambling coins being the next narrative. So I might talk about that in one of my upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, and we'll chat to you all soon.